Hey, it's Tim, Pickup Truck Plus SUV Talk, and today I'm in a 2021 Jeep Grand Cherokee L. Yeah, L. L is important. L means third row seating, so I thought, well, third row seating is a big deal in this vehicle. Let's just go ahead and stretch out back here and talk about it. Because they make a big deal about it. This press release is 22 pages long. There's a lot of details in that sucker, so there's no way I'm going through all those. But let's start to talk about the third row. There's going to be a 2-row coming eventually. Let's go ahead and talk about the exterior. Interior, we'll talk about the overall design, things I like, things I don't like, and we'll go for a drive. And I'll tell you one thing that I just can't figure out with this Jeep Grand Cherokee L. And maybe it matters to you, or maybe it does matter to you, but yeah, I think it's kind of cool. Now, this does have some off-road capability, so let's go ahead and find some video of that and play that on screen. Let's get started on all the rest of this right now. Okay, now back in the third row here, you can see I'm kind of got my legs out here stretching because I put the seat up. So the seat has a latch right here, and it goes up and out of the way. Makes it convenient when you want to get in and out, or, well, look, more convenient. It's not exactly the easiest vehicle to get into, but let's say if this goes back, slides back in the track, goes back, boom. Now, I'm 5'7", 5'8" on a good day, 5'9" with my boots on. I like wearing those boots. And I got plenty of leg room going on back here. Yeah, I'm fine. I can sit back here. These seats are not the most comfortable seats because third row seats are never that comfortable. But I think for kids, for the occasional drive, it's kind of cool. I think this could kind of work for them. I do have the USBs back here. I have a cup holder. I do have some HVAC controls there. I have some USBs there. It's a cup holders down there. So let me move forward, and you can see the panoramic moonroof comes over the second row, but not the third row. Third row, nada. But I do have some air vents back here. So I mean, like I said, overall, for people riding back here, you have air vents, you have USB holders, you have cup holders, and you have somewhat of leg room if you're the shorter stature like I am. So I think it kind of works. Sorry, focusing on how I'm gonna get out of this thing. Yeah, here we go. All right, successfully navigated that. Kids will do a much better job than I will. So I'm gonna look at this seat. Oh, it goes down that one. I see. That's how that folds down. Hey, look, it's my golf clubs. Oh my gosh, what are those doing back there? Not like I play much golf. Okay, that's easy to put down, simple to do that. I do have an adjustment there and adjustment here. So, slides, that kind of stuff. So yeah. So a nice finished interior here. It is all about the interior. The Macintosh, or Macintosh, whatever they say it. Sound system. Let me get, since I'm on the third row, let's talk about the exterior here. I have a kind of a silver, people like silver. I'm not a big fan of silver. I have a US flag. There's some controversy in that flag we'll get to in a second. I got some Goodyear Wrangler tires that are Kevlar. All-terrain adventure tires. They are 265/60 R18s. Look pretty good on that. Front LED lights are actually standard truck lineup because, well, Grand Cherokee can't be grand without LED lights. I got the chrome tow hooks. I got the little fog lamp set up over there. Overall, pretty sharp design. Looks pretty sleek. So yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Here's the flag issue. This flag is, to me, backwards. Talked to them about that, and it's just, I don't know. So go ahead and comment below. What do you guys think? That seems a little weird to me. Coming around the back here, we have a big open piece of glass. We do have the Jeep, the badging overland. I do have a spot to put the tow hitch in. There's a receiver behind that. But we press the button here, and voila, it opens up. And so you can see third row, I do have golf bag. That's about the room you have. Me do a couple across the top. Some groceries. You're just not, I don't know if this is a 6-person luggage long road trip kind of vehicle. Maybe, depends how much you pack. And then we have the button here, and that closes, that finishes that off. Let's hop up front. So boom, we have the Lumbar, I have the seat stuff there. Really nice, kind of comfortable seats. Really stylish looking seats. The same kind of wood grain interior. Climbing in behind the dash. There we go. I'm addicted to love. I can't play the music, but nice Uconnect system here, one of the best in the industry. I have the HVAC controls there, which work really well. I'll keep up and mess with those. Wireless charger in here in this setup that I have. Shifter and aero modes. Yeah, I got tons of different aero modes. I'll get to those details here in a second. I do have some drive modes. You can just turn that. It changes things like puts it in all-wheel drive. It puts you in, changes the transmission shift points. It does all that fancy stuff. Hold the gear, four-wheel low, four-wheel drive low, and then hill descent low. That just gets you the lowest gear ratio on this, which is 44 to 1 is crawl ratio. I've got a couple of the cup holders, which go away. Ooh. One of my favorite features is right here. This is a great spot for my wallet or keys. Boom, go to the gym, I leave my wallet in there, I close it. You can't see it. And then I have this other one where I open up, and this is the sticker, which we will get to that in a minute. All right. I have your, what they call level 2. It's, you know, I have lane departure, I have the adaptive cruise control, I have all that kind of stuff. I have heads-up display as well, which you can't see in sunlight. Really nice steering wheel and the digital display on the dash. There's lighting over there, and oh, by the way, this is the trunk latch. Took me a while to figure that out. One of the cool parts of this vehicle is, boom, this headrest goes up when you set it up right. It's straight up in the air, you can't see a damn thing. So boom, use a digital camera. You don't have a problem at all. Don't have to look at the family back there, and you can do anything. Just you drive. It's nice. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that. Takes a while to get used to. It looks like a video game for a while, so your experience may vary for the first couple times using that. Come around the sides. We got some cheap kind of plastic here, which is kind of disappointing for $67,000. But I do like the wood grain there. We have seat buttons there, and we have heated seats. Yeah, heated seats and cooled seats. So I got all the goodies going on there. So this bad boy, boom, is the Jeep Grand Cherokee L Overland 4x4. I guess it turns to 4x4 mode. It's unibody construction though, it's interesting. I have the 5.7 liter V8 in here with the it's MDS. It turns off different cylinders. Variable timing, 8-speed automatic transmission, a ton of standard equipment, and optional was the Zenith? I don't know how to say that. Exterior paint, $345 for silver. That's not cool. Napa leather seats, rear auto dimming digital mirror. We talked about that. 1950 or almost 2000 wireless charging, all that kind of stuff. Advanced Pro Track group, heads-up display, rear park integrated off-road camera. I'll put all this stuff on the screen. You can stare at it as much as you want. So total price is $67,210. This is built in Michigan, I believe. Final assembly is in Detroit, Michigan. I think it's their new Mac plant. Is that what they call that plant over there? I was gonna keep track of that. So throughout the 22 pages of press releases, we have rooted in a legacy of Jeep four-wheel drive capability, luxury, and advanced technologies. Loaded with Grand Cherokee First, the all-new 2021 Jeep Grand Cherokee L, now with 7-passenger seating. Huh, I got 6. Must be a bench seat in the middle there. More off-road and ground clearance water fording capability compared to previous generations. Yeah, so it's all new vehicle architecture, independent front rear suspensions, class exclusive quadra lift air suspension with electronic dampening, adaptive dampening. There was class leading capability and premium off-road driving dynamics. I will say they nailed driving dynamics. This thing rides amazing, and so we'll get to that when we go for a little drive. So we have these different modes, so these different aero modes, right? And this is what they say. They say normal ride height, it's 8.3 inches up. So that's I guess it's your ground clearance. Off-road 1.6 if you do just level 1 off-road. Level 2 off-road, extreme off-roading, is 2.4, which is 24 inches of water fording and 10.9 inches of ground clearance, so you can go high in the air. 1.8 is park mode, going down, so that you can get in and out easier, which is always a big fan of that. And 0.8 inches down is when the aero mode goes lower. You did that from sport mode driving or driving around at higher speeds. It'll lower like a Batman vehicle, so you're like shaped like a bullet. All right, so approach angle, this is important. 30.1 inches approach, 23.6 inches departure, and 22.6 inches degree of breakover. What does all that mean? It means like this: how much angle of departure and approach can you have before you bottom out on rocks? So 30.1 inches, if you do happen not to use this on, like, you know, a mall parking lot or to Walmart and stuff, and actually go on the dirt, 30.1 is pretty decent for this. Unibody design, aluminum hood and tailgate. It's got The engine's mounted directly to the axle, which improves noise vehicle handling, and it's got active electronic engine mounts. Never heard of that before. 60% advanced high-strength steel throughout the thing, so they made it lighter, right? Multi-link rear suspension to get that good ride quality. And you get two engine choices, a 3.6 liter V6 and a 5.7 liter V8, which is what this is. Oh, and it's got night vision too, which I've done a video before. It's really cool. It actually scans for deer and stuff and shows on the screen. They set up to 219 yards ahead of you, so I'd like to take this hunting. That'd be an advantage. It's got front axle disconnect as well, so you can have two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, because you don't always need a four-wheel drive. I'm sorry, folks, you don't always need it. Let's go ahead and go for a drive, because I'm gonna show you this power. It's really cool. Okay, let's talk about this 5.7 liter V8 in here. And there it is, the glorious oil check over here, which is good. Dipstick can get to, but I don't understand oil fill. What the hell? Oh, come on, move it over here a little bit more. You got all your sensors. You got your windshield wiper fluid over there, which is nice and easy to get to. So yeah, overall really kind of stacked in though. Not much room to work on that. I would hate to be that mechanic. Woo-hoo-hoo. All right. Do it again. Do it. Hold all the way down. Is it? Yeah. All right, so I want to check this engine mounts out, and I'm not sure how to do it because everything's cladded and everything's covered. So we're gonna try something. Let's go up. So we're in the entry exit mode of Aero right now. So let me just press this button all the way up. So I'm at the top, and so let's see what happens. See, we have the indicator on the screen that's going up. Oh, the front end's going up, and now the back end's going up. I don't know if I can. Yep, there goes the front, there goes the back. So I'm raising up and up to get. Oh, I'm going up even higher. The police officer's looking at me like, "What the hell are you doing?" Because it's raising up. So we're still going up, still going higher, and it's gonna. There we go. Off-road 2 height achieved. So let's go check it out. Oh, so this is my, I don't know if I can show it. This is my knee, right about here, right? So I'm gonna go lower with this in a second. We'll check it out. But holy cow, is that thing tall? And look, I can see all this stuff now. I can see the control arms. I can see the big shock. Let's see if I can crawl underneath. I don't know if you can hear me. The engine's running. I'm afraid if I turn it off, it's gonna go lower. It's all dirty. No, I still can't. Well, all right. Yeah. So it's in there somewhere. But let me go up a little higher. Okay, so let's look at this. So you can see all this stuff now, right? Let's go down lower. I don't know if I can hop in. That son of a bitch is tall. All right. So. All right, let's go lower. I don't know if I can do it with the door shut. It's not gonna let me. Vehicle cannot be lowered with door. Oh, closed doors. Okay, close the doors. Let's go down. Okay, so now we're lowering down. All right, come on. It's going all the way down. Air suspension, quadra-track, whatever they call it. Air suspension, down, down, down. Should tell me here in a second. Entry exit, ride height achieved. So, let's get out, take a look. All right. Oh, that much easier. All right, there's my knee now, right? And look, you can barely see any of that stuff now. See how tight that is versus the other thing? So, well, that worked. I showed you air suspension. That's cool. Yeah, and so you get way up on the air dam, really up higher. So it makes it a lot easier. Oh, and look, it's got air loopers back there. Look at that, interesting. So, yeah, that's what those are, right? That's what they feel like. Yep, let air goes through there, air goes through there, keeps it cool. So you know when you're flying 120 off-road Baja, you keep those brakes nice and cool. That's what that's for. Okay, I guess no drive because I broke my GoPro mount. I'm missing the screw. So yeah, I gotta find that later, or the nut that holds it in. So unfortunately I won't be able to do pure driving experiences on the road and show you what it's driving like, but I tell you this, I've driven this vehicle quite a bit and it is a lot of fun. It's not gonna corner like it's on the rails, but it's got plenty of power with the 5.7 liter V8. Yeah, that thing's badass. So let's say 357 horsepower and 390 foot-pounds of torque in that 5.7 liter V8. The downside of the 5.7 liter, and this is my biggest question for this vehicle, is that the 5.7 liter gets 14 city, 22 highway, and 17 combined. So 5.7 liter in this, which is the same engine they use in the full-size trucks, you're averaging 17 miles per gallon combined. In the 3.6 liter V6, you have 293 horsepower, 260 foot-pounds of torque, and you get up to 21 miles per gallon combined, two-wheel drive and four-wheel drive as well. But city and highway just take 1 mile per gallon off for the four-wheel drive. So all right, so you get 21 and 36, or 3.6. You get 17 in the 5.7 liter. The weird part for me is that the towing capacity of the 3.6 is 6,200 pounds, and the towing capacity in the 5.7 is 7,200 pounds. So you get 1,000 pounds more of towing, right? Because the 5.7 liters can do a better job towing the 3.6, just get more displacement. Payload's a problem though. You're only like 1,200 pounds of payload. So I don't understand why this even comes with a 5.7 liter V8, to be honest with you. I can't believe I said that. I love V8s, but in this kind of vehicle, this kind of setup, this configuration, I'm just confused by it. I would think that they would offer a hybrid version of this, because, you know, people towing with this, 6,000 pounds, that's a boat or a very small camper. And I would imagine that's a very small percentage of people that are buying this vehicle, and probably a small percentage of people actually care about towing with this. And so I really don't see the purpose of having the Hemi. I'm sorry. I know. Just put your hate mail down below. Blow me apart. But I just don't see any benefit. Now, if towing was, say, 9,000 pounds, if there's really a big difference between towing between two engines, sure. If there was a difference in, I don't know, overall performance, sure. I'm sure the 5.7 liters better, I mean, performance wise, but this is not a performance vehicle. I'm sorry, it's not a Hellcat version, it's not anything that's going to create an SRT version. It is just a Grand Cherokee. And so I'm a bit confused by that, and I would think that in today's world, everything's doing hybrid, everybody cares about fuel economy a lot more than they have in the past, especially with the gas prices going like crazy. I was thinking this would be a little more fuel efficient. Yeah, that's my biggest point on this. Besides that, freaking love it. $67,000 is ridiculous, but yeah, I freaking love this vehicle, and I think it's gonna be a big seller. And I can't wait for two-row, because I would do two-row for myself and my family. 3 rows. If I were to do 3 rows, I'm going Tahoe Suburban. I'm going big. I'm not going kind of this. This is kind of a weird place for 3 rows, but that's my 2 cents. That's all I got to say. Hey, for more, check the video out of here. Website down below. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you down the road.